So I basically had an injury for a good 6 months that I was completely out of competition, and it took a very long time to even figure out like what I was dealing with. And I got connected with Dr. Sikka about 4 months into that. I would call it sort of a journey. He was unlike anyone I had spoken to because he basically said anything that we can do to get you 100% healed, we will turn every stone. And my previous experiences were like, oh, you know what, just wait it out and see what's gonna happen. And as a professional athlete, like, you don't have all the time in the world, and this is your livelihood. And he understood that immediately. The day I got introduced to him, he was already talking to other people, trying to connect me with the best specialist that maybe could help with. It was kind of a multi-folded like problem that I had, but he was just with me like every step of the way, always checking in. When you guys mentioned that he was available 24/7, like, it's for real, you know? And he will always be there no matter if your injury is healed. He still checks in on me, asks how I'm doing, and it just feels so nice to be cared for in that capacity, because in tennis, a lot of times you're alone and you don't have that team of medical personnel behind you all the time. And now I know that if anything were to happen again, I go straight to him and I don't have to waste time, you know, figuring out like what channel do I go to. Oh, I would 100% recommend Dr. Sikka. I mean, he's, first of all, knows every injury across the board. Like, I would bring some things up and he's like, yes, like, I know exactly what you're talking about, and this is what, you know, I've seen success with. It's a puzzle for him, and he's just gonna stop at nothing to figure it out. And that's exactly the personality and the expert I was looking for. And eventually we did come to all the right things, and a lot of times it's trial, but for this, it was just very seamless. And when you also like have that trust in someone, you believe in the process a lot more. So then basically my recovery just happened that much quicker, and I can fully say that I'm 100% healed. And now I can tell him like, I'm all good, you know, and it feels like that's exactly what we were both hoping for, and that support as well. He's just so happy for an athlete that he can get back on the court and feeling their best. One of the biggest issues is when you go to different doctors and different medical centers, nothing's in the same spot, and you're like sending reports out and you're just getting 8 different opinions and you don't know how to sift through it. And with this, it's all in one spot, one person, and he obviously will turn you over to whoever he believes can help you the best. That's the thing. He knows all these other resources, and he's like, this is where we're gonna turn to, and if that doesn't work, we're moving on to the next. And this was something that I really appreciated. He'll make that introduction, that connection for you, whoever you need to go to. You would wait until things got really bad because you never had someone kind of at the beginning. It's like, oh, if I experience like a little pain or an illness, like I immediately will turn to this person before it becomes an issue. You just hang on for as long as possible, and then you're kind of in the red. So I so many times put myself out longer because I was like trying to find out, you know, on my own, oh, who can help me with this problem. I would recommend this service and Dr. Sikka in a heartbeat. I mean, like I said, anytime you even think you're experiencing something that's abnormal physically, immediately go to him. Don't hesitate, and you'll find the solution, I think, faster than any other way. So it's a, glowing endorsement for sure.